Tonight in Madison, two teams as different as they are similar renew their long-standing rivalry at the Kohl Center. Iowa, Wisconsin have bumped heads 170 times since the turn of the last century. The Hawkeyes have won 86, the Badgers 84. Iowa looks to fly up and down the floor. Wisconsin prefers to limit possessions. And they work the ball around the perimeter. Here's a backdoor pass to Crowley. Backs in on Rebrach. Has got a decided height advantage. Throws a shot up and rolls across the front, the right side of the rim and off. Keegan Murray with a rebound. Hawks running. Patrick McCaffrey shot up and good. Scores in transition. Here's Chucky Hepburn for Wisconsin to Crowell, who comes out on the wing. Steal by Keegan Murray. They're on the floor fighting over it. And what are they going to call? Wisconsin comes away with a loose ball. Davison with a baseline jumper, good. Oh man, that looked like a Wisconsin turnover, and Brad Davison reached in with those big burly arms and pried it away. Here's Keegan Murray scoring inside on a great pass from Tucson. Hawks were up early, now they're down 6. Trying to get closer. McCaffrey with a shot fake, drives in the lane, hits the runner from about 12 feet away. That's what he can do going to his left. 17-10. Wisconsin has its biggest lead at 7. Hot shooting Badgers right now. Patrick McCaffrey, nice feed, layup good by Keegan Murray. Patrick with a shot fake, everybody kind of froze.
Stuck a hand in there and knocked it loose.
19-12, Wisconsin. Chris Murray throws in a left-handed 3 from deep in the right wing. That tightens it up again at 19-15. 19-15, Wisconsin. Here's a drive inside, a little runner in the lane, no good. Forced shot by Bowman. Better defense by the Hawkeyes. Iowa running. Patrick McCaffrey spins in the lane. Shot might have been partially blocked. Chris Vogt may have gotten a piece of it, but then Keegan Murray comes from behind, gets the ball, steals the ball away from the big fella, and flushed it. Now screened by Kroll, drives around it, step back 3, good. And Fran McCaffrey's going to have to get a timeout. Got no answer for Johnny Davis. Iowa's gone 5.5 minutes without a score. Here's Patrick McCaffrey. Well, that ends that. A great bounce pass, give and go. McCaffrey to Chris Murray, right back to Patrick. McCaffrey throws to Bohannon on the wing. Brad Davison has had him smothered here in the first half. Patrick spins, scores, and is fouled. Took it in from the right wing, drove into the lane, then spun to the baseline. The Hawkeyes down 9. There's a backdoor feed. Keegan Murray jump hooks it in, and a foul called. This one's going to be on Tyler Wall. Davis holding on to the ball. Here's a Davis three-point try and a whistle about 3 or 4 seconds after the shot. Oh my, Fran McCaffrey is upset.
Patrick is saying he got kicked out. That was should be a foul on the offensive player, the shooter first.
That's Brad Davis
Kicking out, yeah.
Joe, top of the circle, stop and go move. Gets around Tyler Wall, turns, shoots, and misses at the buzzer. 45-32 Wisconsin at halftime. Johnny Davis wisely holds up, now hits a cutting wall for a dunk. Timeout Iowa. Patrick McCaffrey has beat off the pick and roll, and the Badgers are rolling it up right now. They are on a roll. Here's a 7-footer Vogt, spins to the baseline, jump hook up, no good. Rebounded Keegan Murray. Good defense by Josh Agundale. Keegan, coast to coast, baseline to baseline, lays it up and in. Now to Chucky Hepburn, their flashy freshman point guard. He throws up a 3, no good. Rebound tipped out, good job, Josh Agundale. They had another offensive rebound. Out jump Vogt there. Here come the Hawks running. Ulis pull up jumper, good. Iowa back to within 15. Finally missed one. Rebounded by Rebrach. Hawks trying to transition. Chris Murray throws up a 3. It's good. Chris Murray. He lobs out to the wing, and Jordan Bohannon. Agundale sets a screen. Jabo with an open look and rattles in another 3. They get it in bounds with 20 seconds to go. Shot blocked away by Agundale. From the Hawkeyes, Bohannon shooting in transition. Hits a 3 from 35 feet. Well, 3 threes here in the last couple minutes. Salve the wounds a little bit for Jordan Bohannon. Wisconsin 87, Iowa 78.
The Heartland is brought to you by the University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. And by Athletico Physical Therapy. It all starts here.
A good Friday evening, and welcome into Carver Hawkeye Arena. MediaCom Matt gracing the floor as we get ready for Big Ten action as the Hawkeyes welcome in the 14th-ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers. Looks like it's been a while since we've been together.
It's been too long. I mean, that's a long break from Carver Hawkeye Arena in December to now. But there's a lot of people excited to be here tonight, me included. It's going to be good medicine for the soul. You know, Minnesota, they're not going to come in and lay down. They drew 165, and Terry Brands let them know that wasn't going to make a difference.
Alex Pops gets head to the inside this time, steps over the ankle, trying to elevate with it here. Now he's got double unders and takes him to his back. Only got a 1 count out of it, but he gets the 2 takedown. 6-5 is the final.
Look at this. Look at Michael Kemmer coming out. Who let the dogs out playing? And this place is loving it. I got goosebumps already.
Me too. Look at this.
I literally got goosebumps.
Kim Dog sporting a brace on his left shoulder. First action of the season for national runner-up last year, Michael Kemmerer.
Yeah, I mean, it's just having that communication with coaching staff, medical staff, and I knew coming back it was going to be a little bit different of a year anyway. We got a deep team, so that helps, and you just communicate and stay positive, keep moving forward, and you're ready to go.
With that sweep again, there's the same shot, that time to the ankle, head to the inside, to the ankle, 2-point takedown.
Did a great job, just dumped him from that ankle.
He looks crisp, he looks quick, he looks strong. Kemmer looks good.
0.4 riding time, 9-2 will be the win for Michael Kemmerer.
Yeah, it's just I love to compete. I love to do this. I mean, I feel like I was made to be a wrestler, and coming back, you don't see a lot of 7th years, but you know, I'm like, there's a reason God wants me back on this team for my 7th year, and I'm a believer in that stuff. And so it's just not trying to figure things out, just go out and enjoy it.
For 184 pounds, a big snap, reshot into a double for the 2.
Beautiful shot. Right there by Abe Assad. Do not let him go.
Nice man return with 3 seconds
That's how
left.
you end it right there.
Abe Assad,
That's how you end it.
with the riding time point, wins 12-4. Here now, back across. One arm on the leg, trying to suck that in from a ways away. Now trying to just off to a carry, and then instead just circles around behind and gets the 2. Santo is going to hold on and win this one by a score of 7-5. Murin and Blockus have wrestled a few times.
Good matches, too. This Blockus is tough.
20 on the clock. 1-1 is our score in regulation. Another shot by Murin. Switches off to the single, trying to elevate with it. He's got Blockus hopping around. 10 seconds on the clock. Trying to get down to the ankle. Reaches across, trips him down, and covers for the 2.
What a takedown by Max Murin from start to finish. Great shot, great finish.
Final score 22-10 in favor of the Hawkeyes.
No, there's no automatic, and you know, whatever. I mean, here's the thing. We got work to do. We know we got work to do, and the good thing is Ironside said it best on the radio, is he loves weekends like this because you don't have to wait.
We get ready for Big Ten action, dual meet number 2 of the season as the Hawkeyes welcome in the number 15 Purdue Boilermakers. Start things off at 125 pounds, where Drake Ayala will get the nod again for the Hawkeyes. Schroeder, back-to-back Big Ten runner-up, losing to Spencer Lee in the finals the last 2 years.
Because we really need to score a takedown here, so we don't have to choose bottom, going and make a decision to choose bottom or not in the 3rd period. Takedown will go a long ways. There's a shot.
Schroeder, reshot by Ayala, gets both ankles, drives him down, but Ayala reaches back. They do award, as Schroeder reached back, but they do award the 2 to Drake Ayala. And
Drake
that gets him
Ayala.
in riding time up over a minute.
Yeah, that is riding right there. Nothing fancy, anything, just gutsy riding, putting him back down.
I mean, I just kept looking at my coaches, and they just kept telling me to keep him down, so I mean, that's what I did.
You know, get your takedown, but don't get taken down.
Trying to come through the back door, looking to see if he can stack
Pop
up
it
here.
off. Yes, 2 points. Takedown, Drake Ayala.
Woo! Drake Ayala opens
That's
the
how
lead
you
up
do it.
4-1 now.
I mean, I'm learning a lot every day. I'm pretty young, so being in here, it's a learning experience for sure. It's fun, though. I love it.
Exclamation point on the match right there for Drake Ayala. That's Iowa wrestling at its finest. We got 1:15 to go here in the 2nd period. Ironman down 3-2, but technically with riding time, it's 3-3.
Now Ironman up, trying to turn his hips in.
Trying to get a reversal here. Should be able to get this.
He does. Riding time point is going to be the difference. Jaden Ironman is going to hang on and win this. Alex Marinelli for the Hawkeyes coming out to take on Hayden Lowe. There's Alex Marinelli.
Right.
Gets the escape. Double unders foot sweep for another takedown.
Boy, Marinelli is just lighting up Lowry in this match. He's just on him non-stop.
It's been a while, I think, since 22 points were scored in Carver Hawkeye Arena. So I love that. I love that. Those are the where you sit in the chair and enjoy a good thing happening.
Cradle gets the takedown.
Look at this.
Now he's looking to run it over. Trying to get that crossface again.
Yes!
He's getting 4 more. Kimmerer not going to get the fall, but he is going to get a 17-1 technical fall. 1-0 as we go to the third period. Panola chooses neutral. Gets in on a shot on Jacob Warner. Warner trying to roll through. Comes out with the leg. Still down on the ankle.
Up in the air with it. He is trying to trip him up. 2 takedown. That's how you stick with it.
Good all the way around, and we got to get ready to go. We're in the middle of it now. We're in the middle of the Big Ten season. We were at the beginning of it. Now we're at the end of this weekend, so we're in the middle of it. And we got to get ready for Northwestern on Friday.
Today's broadcast is sponsored by Extreme, powered by Mediacom, the internet preferred by Hawk fans. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless and the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Welcome to Sunday afternoon basketball from Lincoln, Nebraska, and the Pinnacle Bank Arena. It is the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Clark inside Sonano, turnaround jump shot off the window from the right block is good.
Not an easy shot, but a good shot by Sonano and a good finish. Great
Pushes the ball to Clark. Now back to Warnock, open 3 right wing, splashes it home.
Yes, McKenna Warnock. Doing it on both ends.
Inside Sonano, back to Warnock, left-handed layup is good.
The finish, whoa.
Give and go, the Hawkeyes worked on that extensively this morning at shoot-around. Here's Clark on the right wing. 17-13 Hawkeyes, Warnock for 3, top of the key, count it.
I'm just really proud. McKenna had an unbelievable game. I mean, really, there's so many people that had great games. She had a double-double. Caitlin had a double-double. Mon shot the ball well again. So a lot of great things. I thought this was Iowa basketball back.
I mean, you always love to get the three-pointer down. Especially just, I mean, our team hasn't been shooting from 3 as well this year, and we've really kind of been focusing on that recently in practice, and so I'm really glad to see that go down. I had amazing passes from my teammates, especially Caitlin.
Hawks keep the possession, 15 to shoot, 30 on the game clock. Here's Clark for 3, left wing, got it. Fadeaway jumper for Caitlin Clark with 13. It to Sonano, now to Clark, she's doubled, gets all the way to the rim, lays it up and in with the scoop shot, and just left Caton sitting out on the wing.
That's elite moves right there.
6-0 run, the last minute 3 for the Hawkeyes.
Getting to the rim and getting free throws. I think that's huge for me, and I think that's really what you've seen over the last 3 games. Kind of figured out that it's pretty difficult to guard me when I have a full head of steam heading down, and kind of creating contact and finishing through. I think there was a couple I still could have finished tonight, but overall, just getting to the basket, I think I did pretty well.
Clark with the rebound, down court to Marshall, goes up and finishes. Little step move over Shelley, and Marshall, her first basket in transition.
The whole thing is a highlight reel.
Up 5 with the basketball, backdoor play to Clark, layup, pretty move, and a terrific feed by McKenna Warnock. The rebound, kicks it out, Martin for 3, got it!
Way to go, Ettinger, getting in there, making that second chance opportunity count.
I'm just really proud of the team. Even when, at 6 minutes, 6:20, they took the lead. AJ Ettinger gets an offensive rebound, kicks it out to Kate, we go back up again. So I think they led for about 30, 38 seconds, something like that. And when you're doing that on somebody else's home court, it's a good thing.
Warnock for 3,
Get back in there, yes.
Keep shooting, hit that one from the left wing, right in front of the Iowa bench, and that's a career high 23 for McKenna Warnock.
Oh man, a well-earned 23.
Gives it to Feuerbach along the baseline. The first layup is good. How about that for your first bench points of the game?
Man.
Caitlin wheels left side. Inside Sonano, layup good.
Clark's like, sure, get up in my face. Here you go. Nice sweet pass to Stanato down there.
I've watched a lot of passes, but I caught myself saying that was an amazing pass. I mean, it was incredible. And that put us up 6, with about a minute to go. So that was pretty big.
Buzzer, ball game, and the Hawks beat the Huskers 95-86 here in Lincoln.
I think we were flush Northwestern and just were ready and focused on this game, and I kind of knew this was going to happen. I had this feeling before the game that we were just really locked into this game, and I just felt our mojo was there, and it clearly showed on the court.
The Heartland is brought to you by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of Iowa Hawkeye football. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. And by the University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives.
I am thrilled to introduce Coach Barnes, Jim Barnes. He comes to us with 24 years experience as a head coach. He's been through this process of building from the ground, building a strong foundation, and then having great success. He's done it, we're familiar with, he's done it at several places, but certainly Tulane and Baylor and Wyoming. He's shown the ability to win. In fact, I think 454 wins. With that said, just excited to introduce the 11th head volleyball coach at the University of Iowa, Coach Jim Barnes.
When I looked at the University of Iowa and looking at trying to build this program, it has in place the things that you need to be a perennial top 25 program. And I believe everybody would love to see this program be at that level. And it has the elements. It has the leadership that you need to get there. It has the passion from the community. This state, people love volleyball here. They want to see it to be a great program. That passion is huge. You need to have that bloodline of passion to build a program. And then you look at the talent in this state and in this region. Volleyball's on fire in this region. There's great players all through this state, and we're going to fight to make sure we keep as many as them as we can within this program. I can guarantee you this team will play together and hard for each other and for the school. In the first day on the first game, they will be after it to play for this school. You'll see a team play hard for one another. The wins will then start taking care of themselves as we go. But we want to be a top 25 program. We want to be a program in the Big Ten that's in the tournament every year and is something that's talked about nationally.
Latham High-Tech Seeds is proud to partner with the Iowa men's basketball team in raising money for every free throw made by the Hawkeyes all season long through the Hawkeye Charity Stripe promotion. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and Coaches vs. Cancer program here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, cheering on the Hawkeyes from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts all across the state of Iowa.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,